Unrated match. Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Time to play.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? No heavy. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Still slugging it out here. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Life lead opens up. Good heads-up decision off the KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 2 chases them down. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up. Hits them with a stop and pop. That combo did decent damage. Smart play with the throw. They're going for the super art? Super! Oh, must have saw something we didn't. Now, can they finish the job? Knockdown and player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Oh my god, they just choked it up! Gotta be careful. Clutch anti-air. Will brushes that off and keeps going. There's a burnout. Player 2, side switch. This may turn into a big chance. Okay, yo! Critical art now? Who's gonna take it? Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Dangerous range here. Both flatlines on. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Tenzin Ring hits home. Did well to get the buff in there. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. What are they thinking here? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Checks with the projectile. Backs them into the corner. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Takes a trip. The jump-in is denied. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Knockdown. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around, and it ends the round with a punish counter. Living in the opponent's head rent-free right now.
Come on now.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Fight.
Opts to create space to start. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Looking for a chance. Misses the grab. Going in. They both have full drive gauges to work with. Breaks the block with a throw. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Smart play with the throw. Knockdown and big throw. Ooh, what a smart throw. A drive impact could end it all here. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Draw critical. What's gonna happen? Doesn't take the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight!
Sets up with the jump in. Fire Tiger Shot. Gets a risky buff in. Solid anti-air. Excellent block. Shoot the plasma. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Ugh, this is a complete shutdown. They can't escape wall slam into the guard plate. What's next? Side switch. Get the side switch. Are they going to be able to come back and set Chasm on the dome? Oh, here we go. Crown them from above. Ooh, what a smart throw. I called it. I called it. Party time. They are done. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Comes a new challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked.
Ready?
Let's get it on.
Show me your strength. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with the projectile. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Knockdown. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Sticks the jump in. Taking stock. Player ends with the projectile. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Gets the knockdown, and now fires a Tiger Shot. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Breaks those shins. The throw missed. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. High Tiger Shot to try something. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's delivered in there? That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Here comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Gets a good read on their opponent. Absorbs the attack and fires back. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Misses the drive impact. Grabs him. Checks him with the projectile. Fires a Tiger Shot. Which one of these fighters has what it takes to close out this round? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Charges forward. Breaks the block with a throw. Gotta be careful not to whip. Gets tagged by the fireball. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Parries the projectile. Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Lots of life to play with, and full SA meters. What will they do? Player 2 can build off this lead. Throws them to negate the block. A quick breather. High Tiger Shot hits them with a stopping block. Knockout, and there's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Sets it up. Goes for the Shin Shoryuken. They're willing to go all in here.
Get up!
Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Going in? They've got the meter for a drive impact. Connects with the throw. Okay, here we go. Shoots the plasma. This can lead to some big damage. Will they gamble something here? Break through with the throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Projectile to try and change the situation. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Lays on the pressure with the projectile.
You're slacking.
Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent.
My turn.
Combo with the target combo. Player 2 is just about out of drive now. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Grabs them. They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. Anything could happen here. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Fires a Tiger Shot. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is Jerry finishes with the throw. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight!
Checking their reactions with a fireball, mixing it up with low Tiger Shot. Will that drive impact get punished? Checks them with a projectile. Checks with a low Tiger Shot. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Takes a trip. Super Arts on deck for both. Hold your breath. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. You gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Holds out with the block.
Saw that coming.
They hits him with a stopping block. We're about to see why this move is called Tiger Vanquisher. Even the mighty must fall, and that time has come for his opponent. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Zones with the fireball. Oh, the throw connects. Knockout and... the projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight.
Show me your strength. Round 1. Fight!
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. Starts with a jump in. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Gets the knockdown, and now life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Drive rush to keep it going. Perfect read to get the finish with the low attack. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. A brave forward jump there to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Checks with a low tiger shot. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Mixing it up with low tiger shot. Sneaks in above. Knockdown and big throw. Drive rush to keep it going. Fires off the tiger. The super doesn't hit. Spins the catch to let loose a tiger cannon. Going in. Low tiger. Can they create an opportunity for themselves? What a finish! Player 1 survived that tense mirror match. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Sneaks in above. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player 2 with the life lead. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. They break things off to take a quick breather. Trying to read each other here? Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Anything could happen here. Feeling out the spacing. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? And the throw ends the round. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 1 was completely shut out in that last round. They really need to think about whether to press on with their current game plan or change up their playstyle a bit. They gotta be careful here because a full drive gauge can erase what life they have left in a flash. Their spacing is so on point right now, but who's gonna brushes that off and keeps going? Fires the tiger shot. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. High tiger impact squash. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
The Emperor has spoken.
Reads the jump in perfectly. Wraps it up with a throw. Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Checks with the low tiger shot. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strategy. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Gets a chance with that jump in. What are they thinking here? Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Goes for the drive rush there. Whiffs the throw. Reads their mind and techs the throw. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach? Perfect read to get the finish with the low attack. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Fires a tiger shot. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Brushes that off and keeps going. Blocks. What'll happen here? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Mixing it up with low tiger shot. Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. Low step to tap the ship. Hits them with a stopping block. It's a good spot to use the super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
The Emperor has spoken.
Checks with the low tiger. Burnout activates. They must have a game plan here with the critical art on deck, but executing that plan is the key. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Perfect execution with the anti-air. They must break through with the throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some
How long
fireworks.
do you intend to lie there?
Final round. Fight!
Opens with a jump in. Uses their drive gauge. Fires a tiger shot. Player 2 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Both players look for something to work with, but neither are getting the opening they want. Jumps up. Gotta be careful not to crowns them from above. High tiger shot to try something. Chucks a fireball to continue their hold over their zone. Mixing it up with low tiger. Sets up with the jump in. Drops that off. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Tiger hit. What now? Tries to lock down with the tiger shot. Checking with the fireball. How will they react? Low tiger. Player 2 has a full drop. Can this drive bring them back? Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Shoots the plasma. Reads the jump in perfectly. Dangerous range here. Zoning with a low tiger shot. Presses for a reaction with the fireball. Do they have what it takes to steal the round here? Now they can use drugs. The shot pays off. Player 1 survived that tense mirror match.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
In round 1, fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. What are they thinking here? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Opts for the throw. Player 1 with a sliver of drive gauge left. They may be in for a tough time. They knew that throw was coming. The throw is escaped. Big counter. The grab misses. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. The jump in catches them. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. This is the range where things get messy. Oh, burnout triggered! Hold your breath! They saw the chip KO on the table. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2, fight.
The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Mixing it up with low tiger shot. They break things off to take a quick breather. Plenty of life left, a full drive gauge to work with. They have tons of options at their disposal. Knockdown and grabs and throws them away. Drive rush to keep it going. Full SA meters on deck for both stocks. Hits them with a stop and bomb. We're about to see why this move is called Tiger Vanquisher. Even the mighty must fall, and that time has come for his opponent. Looking for a chance. Drive gauge gap here. Breaks the block with a throw. They've got the meter for a drive impact. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Connects with the throw. Both fighters plan to burn out, but they may have a plan to projectile hits. Fantastic positioning on show during that round. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? grabs him. Player 1 chases him down. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Knockdown. Lots of aggression from both sides. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Anything could happen here. Nice tech. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around into goes for the super art. Giving him the boot with knee press that KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 spent a chunk of their SA meter and enters the round with a deficit. They've got to be extra careful. Big opportunity now in this corner. What'll happen here? Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive recovers. They gotta press here to take advantage of this drive gap. Brushes that off and keeps going. Looking to impress with this super. Sagat's got his prey in his sights. He's about to tear the flesh right off the bone with this Tiger Vanquisher. Going on the offensive? Genius read with that throw escape. Jumps in. There's a change of sides. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Oh, here we go. Player 1, what a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. That's the start. They're not taking any chances. Sneaks in above. Checks with the low tiger shot. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Tries to lock down with the tiger shot. Drive rush. Jump. Drives it back, misses. All the throw connects. They've got about half it. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Off for the knee press nightmare. Blows up forward rush. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Shoot the plasma. Wall flat into the guard break. Savage Tiger Raid hit. Things are about to heat up. I can't believe it. I called it. I called it. They are done. Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
A new challenger.
It's a mirror match. There's going to be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Show me your strength.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. All right. Low heavy. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Knockdown. Lots of aggression from both sides. Can't tech the throw. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Projectile to try and change the situation. Closing. What's next? Will we see a drive rush to keep it going? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Checks with the low tiger shot. Each hit is so in there. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Mixing it up with low tiger shot. Player 2 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Genius read. You've got to hit them with a stop and pop. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Player 1 needs to use and whip. They're wide open. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
The Emperor has spoken.
Player 2 is mounting a comeback. What else is... Ooh, what a smart throw. What's next? Looking for a hole. Absolutely relentless. Fights back with authority. Well, excellent read. Puts the fear of God in it. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
You are strong.
Final round. Fight!
Starts things off with a jump in. Checks with the low tiger shot. Big offer fires off a tiger shot. The super doesn't hit. The match just started. It's anyone's game. Going in. Jumps. Getting it all on the drive run. Hits that with confidence. Target combo into. Nothing stops this train. Taps him on the toe. Player 1 with the rhythm owning that space. Both absolutely perfect execution with the anti-air. Amazing! Savage Tiger Raid hit! Beats are about to heat up! Carries them all the way to the corner in one go. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Jumps! Ugh, take a seat! Closes it out! Player 1 survived that tense mirror match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Curls him from above. Mixing it up with low tiger shot. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fire. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Surprises them with a drive rush. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Absorbs the attack and fires back. Tries to keep the pressure. KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Slips the grab. Things are slow going right now, but he springs forward with the drive rush. Neither of them willing to back off here. The throw misses. Player 1 needs to use it, but brushes that off and keeps going. It's a good spot to use the super. Player 1 is working with a better game. Drive rush to keep it going. Big throws. A drive impact to end. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. They just won't stop switching sides. Here comes the corner pressure. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Are we good? Excellent read. Both fighters are hurting. And whip closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Starts thing connects with the throw. Breaks the block with a throw. Hits him with a stop and block. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player 2 with a lead. Will it close them? Can we see a drive hit back here? Finds the target. Both sides getting ready. They're in range. Knocked them out of the air. All the throw connects. They'll hurt. Forward rush. Reads the throw and escapes. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Shoots the blast. A real test of nerve. That was a magical shot. Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Crowns him from above. Shows a medium kick. Solid throw tag. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 2 with the life lead. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Goes air to deny them a chance. Difficult situation for a throw. The throw misses. Hold your breath. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow-up? Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. Life lead opens up. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive gear. In there! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Crunchy Tiger Knee! Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Traps them in the nexus! Tiger Knee to the sternum! Player 1 chases them down. Big throws. Super Art on deck springs forward with a drive rush. A quick breather. Gets them with the anti-air. Got a drive rush to keep it going. Smart play with the throw. Mixing it up with low Tiger Shot. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Can they create an opportunity to drive rush? KO! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight.
The last round. It's now or never. Risky up-close scrap still going. Forward run. Nothing stops this train. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Player 2 is on track to steal this back after that super. Low Tiger. Player 1 clutch anti-air. Oh, here we go. Player 2 has a full drive gauge, but is on the brink of death. Noticeable life lead is a cup of fish is gonna hurt. Breaking them shins with the low head. What a sin punish counter!
Sagat.
Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
A new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Ring the bell.
Show me your strength.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Jump in, finds the mark. Uses this opportunity to really lay and hold your breath. The super armor does its job. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. Taking stock. Let off a projectile to waste time. Neither of them willing to back off. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Peppers them with a Psycho Blitz. Knockdown. In a dire situation, they can't afford opt for the throw to close it out. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Fight.
A brave forward jump there to start. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Checks with the low Tiger Shot. Hits them with the 1-2-3. Gets the combo. Player 1 can build off this lead. A super art? Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Breaks the block with a throw. They just won't stop switching sides. OD Psycho Uppercut puts them on the rope. Drive rush to keep it going. Big difference in life and super. Any mistake now will definitely end the round. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Tiger Shot. Cyclone Cannon's activated. Let's see what they do now. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Mixing it up with low Tiger Shot. Throws a fireball. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive move. Tiger Cannon! A drive impact fires off a Tiger Cannon. Makes what a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Show me your strength.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Goes for the fireball. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Nails the anti-air. Knockdown. Good parry here to try and make something happen. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Halfway through the round now. Expect to see both fighters take it to the next level. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Alright, what's coming up next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Fires a Tiger Shot. Shoots off a fireball up close. Tiger Shot to slice. Going on the offensive? What a clutch side pitch there. Now they need to springs forward with the drive rush. The fighters are running out of time. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna drive rush to keep it going. This is a prime opportunity to end things, but they decide to play it safe. Knockdown and the opening, the projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player 2 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up?
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. The next round is to begin. Hits him with a stopping block. Opts for the free flow kicks to get springs forward with a drive rush. Checks the low Tiger Shot. Going in, player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner move. Drive gauge management here is going. There's a wall spot. They can't do anything now. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
The Emperor has spoken.
Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? A quick breather. Charges forward. Trapping it out up close. Mixing it up with low Tiger Shot. Will we see a drive impact? Drink level maxed out. This party's getting crazy. Excellent block. Hits him with a stop and pop. Zoning with a low Tiger Shot. attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Both fighters forward rush. The next punch makes what a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player one won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Looking for a hold. Zoning with a low tiger shot. Knocked him out of the air. Okay, drive rush. Ooh, what a smart blow. What drops him hard. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Player one closes it out. Player two is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Low heavy. Misses the grab. High tiger shot to try something. Throws out a projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Trips him up. Opts for the throw. There's a corner switch. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Picture perfect. Heats it up with a combo into super. Taking stock. Player two must be feeling good after that super, but they gotta keep on the gas. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Can't tech the throw. Mixing it up with low tiger. From low heavy to the drink level's up to 4. All options are on the table. Knockdown and who will capitalize on an opening first? Ooh, impact finish. It was more than enough. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight!
Are we going to see some fireworks here? Throws them to negate the block. Jumps. Checks with the low tiger shot. What'll happen here? Getting tipsy with the devil inside. From upstairs. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Max SA gauges. Hits him with a stop and block. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive on it. Mixing it up with low tiger shot. Player two has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Both fighters planning something? Doing some quick planning? Checks with the low tiger shot. What are they gonna do? Are we gonna see a comeback here? Cut that boy off, he's had too much! Hey, hey! We see a drive impact here? Oh, critical art now? What a sick counter! It's like they knew exactly what was gonna happen. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Brushes off the impact. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. What's the play here? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. There's a corner switch. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. All right, what's coming up next? Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. The jump-in is denied. Hey, hey! Low heavy for the win. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight!
Immediate jump in. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Grabs him. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Genius read. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Then hits him with a stop and pop. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Checks with a medium kick. Not much life difference. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Crunchy tight. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Digs in deep to get that drive in. Turns out there's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. This is going to hit for a critical on you. You gotta imagine that this is not only going to wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. What a sick counter! It's like they knew exactly what was going to happen.
Of course I'd win!
Final round. Fight!
Opens with the low. Who's going to steal this win? Brushes that off and keeps going. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Most White sets up with the jump in. Player 2 can't let low heavy. Oh, that back throw was huge. Medium kick. What are they gonna do? Low Tiger. Forward run. Face, meet, knee. Nothing stops this train. The super art to show off what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Comes off the tank and scores the win. That was Catch's 10-10 as you're gonna get in a fight.
A new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round 1. Fight!
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Goes for the fireball. Good anti-air. Combo with the target combo. Solid combo. Player 1 may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance with a full drive gauge to tap into. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Immediate jumping. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Mixing it up with low Tiger Shot. Goes low, hits them with a stopping bomb. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 1 can build off this lead. Fires a Tiger Shot. Anti-air drops him. Blocks the impact. High Tiger Shot to try something. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Smart play with the throw. Sneak KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Open with a jump in. G-right kick for a mix-up. Hits them with a stopping bomb. It's a good spot to use the super. And the Tiger Vanquisher connects. He's pounced and ready to rip into his prey. Zoning with a low Tiger Shot. Shakes things up with a fireball. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Reads the jump in perfectly. Back to the court. Are we gonna play Impact Peekaboo? Connects with the throw. Okay, here we go. A real test of nerves here. Throws! Take a seat. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They didn't test the throw? Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Close range projectile. Slow escape. Mixing it up with low Tiger Shot. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? The combo's there. so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Slips the grab. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player 1 creates a good corner. Gets Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Neither of them willing to back off here. Misses the drive impact. Goes low. Goes for the jump in. Ooh. Brushes that off and keeps going. Looking to impress with this super. A drive impact could end it all here. Not much life difference. Player 1 might have just shifted this round into high gear. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Connects with the throw. Both fighters planning something? Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive movement. Doning with a low tiger shot. What'll happen here? Are we gonna see a comeback here? Goes to the air. Clutch anti-air. Excellent block. What'll be perfect execution with the anti-air. Looking for a hold. Low tiger. Will this super art do anything? Denies the jump in attempt. How's that? Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Grabs and throws them away. Mixing it up with low tiger shot. Shoots off a fireball up close. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. What are they thinking here? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Gets the jump in. Absorbs the attack and fires back. They were anticipating that super art. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Oh! Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Flashes. Ends the meter. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. How's that? Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jumping. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Projectile to try and change the situation. Goes low. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Breaks the block with a throw. Both fighters planning something? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Smart play with the throw. They return to center. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Spins the cast to let loose a tiger cannon. Can they keep on him? Throw connects and does connects with the throw. Going in. Checks with the low. This is gonna hurt. Player, it's a good spot to use the super. Oh my god. There's a burnout. What's next? Players got amazing, never say die attitude, got them the win. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Open, crowns him from above. Aims for the shin. Jumps, tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Does he right? Dangerous range here. Close range projectile. Drops him hard. This can lead to some big damage. Push that off. What were they thinking? Shoots the plasma. Getting up close and personal. Player, the brain on this fighter to fit for the counter in that situation! Are you kidding me? Player 1 clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Great match.
I have no equal.
Special match. Online special match.
I have no equal. Street Fighter 6. Hit the street.
Yeah, gotta say, you're photogenic. Oh, righty. Well, that should about wrap up your enrollment. Again, you can call me Luke, or just Coach. Okay then, hope you're ready to begin. First, let's go over the basics. Let's have you start by making it over to where I am. Feel free to walk or run, whatever gets you here. Too easy? Hey. Hey, it was still an important first step. Journey of 1,000 miles.